Dear student, in this part of the sense organs, I will talk to you about the ear. The ear has got the outer ear and the ear canal, which brings sound into eardrum. Eardrum vibrates to amplify sound and separates inner and middle ear. Middle ear has three small bones for odd ossicles, which are commonly known as anvil, stirrup, stapes. These amplify sound which also vibrate the sound. Then the ear has a eustachian tube which connects middle ear to throat and equalizes pressure on eardrum. The ear has an internal ear which is known as the cochlea, inner ear, which has receptors for sound and sends signals to brain via auditory nerve. The process in the next slide, you can see the diagram of the ear, which is clearly shown here. The pinna or the outer ear, followed by the auditory canal, followed by the tympanic membrane, followed by the membrane incus stapes MIS, followed by the oval window, followed by the round window, and inside the second diagram you can see the internal ear, which is used for hearing as well as for balancing of the human. The internal ear has three semilunar canals: auditory nerve, which goes to the brain, the cochlea, and the next diagram shows the hair cells or and the tectoral membrane. The hair cells have been magnified with the help of an electron microscope image in the next photograph. Process of hearing. Sound waves enter your outer ear and travel through your ear canal to the middle ear. The ear canal channels the waves to your eardrum, a thin, sensitive membrane stretched tightly over the entrance to your middle ear. The waves cause your eardrum to vibrate. It passes these vibrations on to the hammer, one of the three tiny bones in the ear. The hammer vibrates and causes the anvil to vibrate. In turn, the anvil vibrates and the small touching bone, the hammer, also starts vibrating. The anvil passes these vibrations to the stirrup. These three bones are malleus, MIS. Another small bone which touches the anvil from the stirrup. From the stirrup, the vibrations pass on to the hammer, one of the three tiny bones in the ear. The vibrations then pass into the inner ear. The stirrup touches a liquid filled sac and the vibrations travel into the cochlea, which is shaped like a shell. Inside the cochlea, a vestibular system formed by three semicircular canals that are approximately at right angles to each other and which are responsible for the sense of balance and spatial orientation. It has chambers filled with a viscous fluid and small particles which are known as otoliths containing calcium carbonate. The movement of these particles over small hair cells in the inner ear sends signals to the brain that are interpreted as motion and acceleration. The brain processes the information from the ear and lets us distinguish between different types of sounds. In the next part, I shall tell you about the taste and smell, the chemical receptors.